Spiltegger.
Hey Ocala, how about some real deals, some fresh new deals for your yard or garden just announced at BobWinesCameliaGardens.net. Bob has dwarf fountain grass, buy one, get one free. Bob has blooming hanging baskets, just right for fall, buy one, get one at half price. All citrus trees, many are bearing fruit right now, buy one, get one at half price. On shade trees, every day Bob Wine sells large quality trees for just $49.99, and you get a second one for half price. And of course, Bob's very own Heritage Camellias, now on sale for as low as $19.99. Want more? See for yourself in this week's ad, or go to BobWinesCameliaGardens.net. They're on Southeast 38th Street in Ocala, open daily till 4, Saturdays till 3, in the same blooming place since 1952.
Thank you, Bob. 25 minutes before 8 o'clock. Thank you for tuning in this Friday, Robin. It's Friday. That's always good.
Yeah, it is. It's a good thing.
All right, the phone lines are open, and you are invited to call in if you would like to, and you can share what's going on in your world, maybe promote an event happening this weekend. If you have something like a yard sale or a garage sale, hold on to that information until 9:30, because between 9:30 and 10:30, that's when we do that program. And we only do it on Fridays. And it's a really good opportunity for you to spread the word about whatever it is you've got for sale. Maybe you got a rocking horse. Rocking horses are back in style. Did you see the whole thing of rocking horses? It's low tech, no electronics, nothing has batteries. You don't plug it in. It's just a regular old fashioned rocking horse.
Right, exactly.
With kind of a leather looking head. It's a very popular right now. It's a popular new item. It's made out of wood. Would you believe it? It's made out of wood.
Wow, that's pretty cool. Wow. I love that.
Wow.
I love that.
So if the lights go out, if the batteries are dead, guess what? The child still has something to play on, right?
Exactly.
All right, so before we do the real news, what do you got over there? Something?
Oh, okay. Yeah, we got something really cool. The city of Hawthorne is welcoming everyone to Trick or Treat Fun Night. That is Saturday evening, October 26th. That's tomorrow from 6 to 8 p.m. It's going to be held at the Hawthorne Recreation Park. It's a free event. It's a fun family event. There's going to be a lot of activities for children. There are going to be a lot of games. They're going to have a lot of bounce houses. They're going to have candy. They're going to have hay rides. They're going to have a lot of food. Live music is provided by Second Chance. This evening, in Hawthorne, they're going to have a Chamber of Horrors haunted house.
Chamber of Horrors.
It'll be this evening and tomorrow night from 7:30 to 9:30 in Hawthorne. It's not recommended for small children or the faint of heart. It's a fundraising event. It's $5 or $3 if you bring 2 non-expired, non-perishable canned goods. It's sponsored by the Hawthorne Area Chamber of Commerce in the city of Hawthorne. Visit hawthorneareachamber.org or call 352-363-5125 for more information. It's going to be a lot of fun.
There you go.
FAFO is going on this weekend. They're closing the streets today at downtown Ocala around the square and other blocks surrounding the square and the Ocala City Hall. So they're getting set up. FAFO will be Saturday and Sunday from 9 to 5 both days. And that is the annual art show. It's a fundraising event for their scholarships. There's going to be an art show in Mount Dora Saturday and Sunday from 9 to 5. A lot of fun down there. And tomorrow, Saturday, it's the annual Macintosh Craft Festival. They have it one day per year. It's only on Saturday, 9 to 5, and you've got a lot of crafts and a lot of art, a lot of unique items in Macintosh, one day only. So that's pretty amazing. And then there's the Luby Bat Conservancy up in Gainesville, the Luby Bat Conservancy from 9 to 4 tomorrow. You get to see all these bats, fruit bats, all different kinds of bats. They've got large, giant bats with an 8-foot wingspan. They all have a lot of babies up there, so you can see the bat babies. It's going to be a lot of food, Halloween activities. It's going to be a lot of fun. And for everybody that's been waiting for Sherry Irwin's Thrillapalooza that was canceled last week due to rain, we're still waiting on Sherry to tell us the location of the event. We know it's going to be Wednesday, October 30th, but we don't know where and we don't know the time yet. So she will be keeping us updated on that.
Day before Halloween.
Yeah, and then tomorrow there's the 5K and the 10K run. It's the super race from the Big Hammock Race Series Season 4. It's race number 4. It's going to be right here at the Paddock Mall. They have the huge tent set up. They've got the vendors starting to come in, and it is a sanctioned race, so it's going to be 5K and 10K. The 5K starts at 4:15 p.m. The 10K starts at 4 p.m. right here at the Paddock Mall. The race will start and end at the Paddock Mall. We do not know what roads or what lanes of those particular roads are going to be closed off yet. We have not received anything from the city of Ocala.
Right. Well, that's a lot of
good,
stuff.
Yeah,
Wow.
good
Wow.
weekend for a lot of stuff.
Now, I know this was past, but how was your event last night? What did you go to see?
Oh, it was wonderful. Went to see Mark Emery. He's a videographer for National Geographic. Does a lot of stuff for the Smithsonian Channel, PBS. He's won Emmys. He's won different kinds of awards. He did a talk on his film, The Anatomy of a Film, The Silver River Story. It's a film that was 5 years in the making. He based the whole film, of course, on the wildlife in the area, and he also interviewed the 5 boat captains that have been doing the boats at Silver Springs for 50 years. The oldest boat captain started 50 years ago at Silver Springs. And just a really, really wonderful walk through history of the Silver River and the surrounding area. The boat captains mentioned some of the birds and a couple of the land animals that were thought to be extinct, but now they're making a comeback. They also said something interesting. There used to be 550 million gallons a day that was pumped out of the Silver River at the head spring. Now there's only 400 million gallons of water being pumped out, so there is a decrease in that. So that was kind of disturbing when when everyone heard back. There were about 300 people there last night, and it was a lot of fun. It was held at the IHMC building right next to the square. I'm told that building's used for a think tank. If anybody wants to go in there and see the inside architecture, it is absolutely outstanding. Just absolutely outstanding, the way they revamped it from the Ocala Public Library headquarters of old. So great talk, Mark. You did a great job on your video. You and Tracy Collins, they both wrote and performed the music for the video, as well as other, like the Discovery Channel and Disney and things like that. So Tracy Collins also fabulous talent.
Thank you, Robin. That was good stuff. A lot of good stuff. All right, let's see. Let's talk about the news. There's a story in the news about Ocala being victimized by a scammer through an email.
Oh. So
let me give you the one from the Star Banner from Carlos Medina. The large print says the scammer took more than $500,000 after sending an invoice directing payment to a fraudulent bank account.
Oh.
The body of the story says, a spear phishing email attack led an Ocala employee to mistakenly transfer $640,000 to a fraudulent bank account set up by a scammer.
Oh my gosh.
Ocala Mayor Ken Gwynn said about $110,000 was still in the account when the city learned of the fraud. So the scammer collected little more than $500,000. What could you do with $500,000?
Wow. Wow.
And city spokeswoman Ashley Dobbs said someone sent an email to a city department made to look like it was from a current construction contractor working with the city. The email requested payment for services via electronic transfer. The bank account provided, however, did not belong to the contractor.
And they did not check it out? I mean, asking for that kind of money, that's a big chunk of change. And the city of Ocala personnel didn't check it out. They just took it at their word.
The email was phony, but the invoice was legitimate. It was not clear if the scam came to light after the contractor made a legitimate request for payment.
Wow.
But the release states that the city paid the contractor for the work performed and then filed an insurance claim to recoup the stolen money, pilfered money.
Wow. There's got to be an internal investigation on that.
This
is awful.
Well, and the internal investigation you're referring to is putting blame on somebody who sent the money. Okay, I guess that's maybe part of this, but I mean, obviously, the real bad guy is at the receiving end of this.
Oh, certainly. So, they're going to have to, do everything they can.
What I don't understand is whenever you have large sums of money put into your bank account, you have to wait like 2 days or whatever.
Yeah.
To be able to use it, right?
Right. Exactly.
So wouldn't there be a way to contact whatever financial institution the money was sent to, unless it was like not even in America, who knows?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, well.
Because they do put a hold on that, especially that much.
All right,
wow.
Phone lines are open, and I have a call coming in. Good morning, you're on the air.
Good morning.
Hey.
Hey, I'm pretty, I think I'm, pretty alert most of the time. And I got an email the other day that looked like it was from my boss. And it was on our company Outlook, and it said, I need a quick chat with you about a task. Well, I thought it was something that I needed to do at the office, so I answered her back saying, let me know what you need. Then a little bit, the next day I get it from her again, asking me on my way back to the office if I could stop at the nearest Walmart, CVS, or Walgreens because she needed a gift card for a customer. And I seen it the next day, and I messaged back, I'm really sorry, do you still need that? And then I talked to her when we passed in the hall, and she said, that didn't come from me.
Oh, man. Wow.
So, I mean, and it looked like it was from her, because why would my boss, she wants to talk about a task. And then, my boss is very generous, and she may have needed this to mail out, and she couldn't leave the office. And it came through right about my lunch hour, because I take lunch 1 to 2, and it came through at 1:48. But I didn't see it because it was in my junk mail until the next day. Mm-hmm. And then we had to send out emails at the office to make sure you read the email address, because they came from Linda Gygax, but instead of at Holder Insurance, it says Linda Gygax at MSN whatever. So they steal your name, and it makes it look really legit. I almost fell for it. I mean, I wouldn't have sent any money because I would have went to my boss and said, why do you want me to send this money? Why don't you just pay me later, Mm-hmm. But it's easy to fall. I mean, I can see where this person may have fell for it because these people are good.
Yeah. No, yeah, you're right. Yep.
Yeah. This just happened 2 days ago to me. Yeah, so... And I fell for answering the email. Always look at, if anybody's asking you for something, always look at the email address and make sure it is the true email, not just their name and some weird address.
Yeah, because you can hover over it, and then it'll show you right on the screen the actual email, not just the name.
Yeah, and they get better and better and better.
I know, it's scary.
And we call our activities at the office task.
Oh,
that's why I thought for sure it was her, because it said task. I want to talk to you about a task.
Yeah.
Wow. And we set task up on our computer to do. Yeah. So, anyways, I just thought I'd share that.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm sure you're not the only one out there that can relate to that story. Thank you. Yeah, I know. That's the scary thing we have in today's world with everything electronic. That's one of the reasons why I don't know. I know everybody's got a different opinion about this, but I don't trust the cyber currencies.
No.
I just don't trust the whole cyber currency thing. Stick to, U.S. dollars, and if U.S. dollars are converted into, numbers on an account at a bank, well, it's still U.S. dollars, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So,
yeah.
I just went to my junk file. Let's see if I have any offers here from somebody.
I know I've gotten some emails from you, and then I hover over your name, and it's got
You
a
do?
totally different address. I showed them to you, a couple
my
times
gosh.
with your name and other people's names I know. But then you hover over the address, and it's not you, and people know the wording, but like Linda said, they use the word task, and that's what they use in her business.
Yeah.
Now you got to think deeper than that.
Well, I got one from Lola. Let's see. Lola
there
says,
you go. What does she say?
I am searching for my soulmate.
Oh.
The best singles you can find. Meet Lola. Ooh.
Does she also say she's a showgirl?
That's good. Yeah, her name was Lola. She was a showgirl with yellow feathers in her hair and a dress cut down to there.
See, that'll get you every time.
She would merengue and do the cha-cha. But Tony always tended bar, right?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I'm remembering the song. I wonder if YouTube's going to now flag me for singing that song.
Yeah, they're getting kind of
Lola.
picky.
Now, if I click on Lola,
Yeah, I see that.
will I see her picture?
And it's pink too.
I know.
so
I better
it's-
not click on that.
Yeah, because it's all pink.
Let's see what Lola
Yeah.
looks like. I'm just curious.
You just described her.
Let's see. Oh, I got a letter from Beth. Let's see. Howdy, my dear.
Howdy, my dear.
It wouldn't be the Beth I know. I very want to discover a noticeable passion. 2 words about me. I am 21 years old and searching for a passion. I have a perfect, charming form, which wishes very warm fingers and hands. If you would like to become one of my best, and some symbols, I don't know what they mean, look at me in my profile and respond me. In addition, you will find a lot of my snapshots. Please don't wait. Please don't wait.
Wait.
Look here.
Look here. Look here. This is great.
Let me see if I have any others on here. See, these are the kind I get.
I get male enhancements because of my name.
Oh, you do? Male enhancement?
Yeah, I do. It's, they think I'm a guy.
Did you get anything
because
from
my
Giddy? I got something from Giddy the other day.
Bet you did. You showed me the picture. That's funny.
Hey, Giddy sent
Wonder
me
if
something.
Galen looked it up.
I don't know. I have to ask him. Let's see. I got Montezuma's secret. Let's see.
Oh,
Have you tried this ancient Aztec remedy for getting rock hard on command?
there you go.
Yeah. The Aztecs were the most advanced civilization in the world for thousands of years. And they knew things about blood flow. What do you know?
There you go. That should be a mascot for a blood center then.
See, but these were in my junk folder, see?
Yeah. Well, you're lucky that you have this filter.
Well, we all have it, don't we? But,
Yeah.
But sometimes they take, like, I missed a letter from my brother because it was in my junk folder.
Yeah, sometimes they.
Of course, he shouldn't have signed it Lola. Maybe that would have stopped it.
Exactly.
Your friend Lola. I got another one from Lola here. Look.
Oh, she's getting desperate now. Can't wait.
All right, so there we go. All right, let me just go back through this. Her name was Lola. She was a showgirl. Let's see. An arrest has been made. Oh my gosh, this is that sad story. An arrest has been made in the case of the hit-and-run crash that left a 14-year-old girl dead. So they arrested a 24-year-old guy from Waldo. He's accused of killing the 14-year-old Hannah Brown. They had a candlelight service for her yesterday evening in Micanopy. So there was another girl in that story, if you remember. I think she was also 14, who was in critical condition. I don't know any details on her. Let's pray that she recovers. And then there was a 13-year-old boy also with the 2 girls, also walking on the street. He was not hit, but this has been taking a toll on him. So
Oh, yeah.
prayers for him and his family, too.
Of course.
Florida wants to make it legal for college athletes to get paid when their likenesses are used or their endorsements are used to sell products, etc. So we've talked about this before. I don't see any reason why not. The only thing I've always said about this is don't do it on a school-by-school basis. Either all the schools do it or none of them do it.
That's right. Exactly.
Because otherwise it's a crazy, wrong reason for applying to a school. Apply to the school for the right reason, and if you happen to be skilled in sports, then you go to the one that does that.
Exactly.
Let's see. Yesterday there was a funeral for a firefighter in Broward County. The firefighter was 39-year-old Christopher Randazzo, and there were 800 people at his funeral. And I don't know the details about how he died, but I think he was murdered. And yesterday at the funeral, the sheriff of Broward County, Greg Toney, told the mourners there that they had 2 people arrested in connection with the firefighter's death. So.
Oh, thank God. Thank God.
A 30-year-old guy has been arrested after he was seen in pornographic videos, more than 60 of them. In those videos, the girl he was with was 15 years old. The mother recognized her daughter in the videos. Somebody pointed it out. Hey, that looks like your daughter. And
my God.
She looked and she saw her daughter in these videos. Police put out the Amber Alert, and a convenience store surveillance camera picked up an image of the guy, and the girl in the video looked like the girl in the surveillance video looked like the girl in the porn videos, but she was covering her face, so they weren't sure. But anyway, they put up a surveillance themselves, and they traced the man and found him wherever. In Davie, Florida. And he has been arrested. He's been charged with, and she's okay. She's alive. In fact, they were traveling together, apparently.
Oh, so she wasn't kidnapped. She just left to be with him
Who
then.
knows?
And do this willingly.
She's 15. He's 30. Yeah, but
God.
she's 15.
Right, exactly. He probably was a charismatic.
He is charged with lewd and lascivious battery on a child and is being held on a $75,000 bond.
Good. He shouldn't get out. And she needs therapy.
There's a new hotel down in South Florida. It looks like a guitar. At nighttime, lights go on and shine upward and make it look like the 6 strings of a guitar. It's kind of a cool looking building. It is a hotel, 450 feet tall.
Wow.
It has more than 600 rooms. And it is part of the Hard Rock Hotel at the Seminole Tribes, casino, down in Hollywood. So there you go.
Oh my gosh.
Kind of a cool looking thing.
Nice.
Maroon 5, the band, is going to play there tonight. And then also in the lineup in upcoming days is Sting and Billy Joel.
Nice. How cool is that?
So
That's pretty amazing.
Billy Joel plays piano.
I know. I know.
Although, I have
But
seen
he's
Billy
a
Joel.
draw.
I have seen Billy Joel play guitar.
Yeah.
Have you too?
No, I haven't. I just have seen him play piano. That's all. He's pretty amazing.
Universal Studios announced plans to open a new theme park by the year 2023. It will be called Epic Universe. The announcement was made yesterday during a Comcast earnings call. Now, why do I feel like we had a story about a new theme park before today? Why do I feel that did we have
Because
this?
we did. We had a story about a new theme park, but it was it was
secret or
kind of
something?
still secret. Yeah, it was maybe there
Anyway.
was something that was in the works.
The new theme park is called Epic Universe. It will be built south of Universal Orlando's current parks, all of them Universal Studios, Islands of Adventure, Volcano Bay. More than 14,000 jobs are expected to be created by the new park.
Nice.
Central Florida, or that part of Central Florida, is just going to be one big theme park. There's gonna be
Yeah. They
One
should just
big-
put an umbrella over it and say, "Here it is."
umbrella. Christmas shopping 2 months from today. It's Christmas.
Yay! Macintosh tomorrow.
Walmart is betting that online shoppers aren't spooked by the idea. There's a play on Halloween. The retail giant has already launched online deals for the holidays, specifically at midnight Eastern time. I guess that was this morning. Among the featured deals at Walmart, the early deal drops is the Vizio 55-inch Class M Series Quantum 4K Ultra HDR Smart TV.
Oh my gosh!
What kind of a TV do you have? Oh, it's color.
Yeah, right. That's right.
That's what we used to say.
Yeah.
We have a color TV.
That's right. Well, interesting. Last night, Mark Emery said that all the footage of the film was shot in 6K. And he said right now it's, there aren't hardly any TVs in broadcasting in 6K, but they filmed everything in 6K.
So did it look really clear?
Well, no, because
is that what that means?
Well, I guess it will if you get the DVD, but they showed it on a computer and then on a regular pull down movie projector screen. So, and it was he said this computer is only 4K. It had a couple glitches in it, but it couldn't handle the 6K resolution.
So several years back, this is what you reminded me of. Several years back, you and Galen and I were talking about the fact that I had never seen It's a Wonderful Life, the black and white Christmas movie with Jimmy Stewart.
Yes.
I had said to you that I've never seen it.
Mm-hmm.
And then you bought it for me.
Yes.
You bought it for me on a DVD, right?
Yes.
Or was it a cassette? It was DVD.
No, it was DVD.
Okay.
Yeah, it was.
And I held on to it. I hadn't watched it. And then this is a few years ago. I didn't really have a TV. I had an old TV. It's really all I had. And because I wasn't a big TV watcher. Okay.
Yeah.
So I had this little TV with kind of a crappy picture. And the movie was in black and white. And the TV screen was maybe 14 inches, diagonal, whatever. Mm-hmm. And the story was so good. After I started watching it and got into the story, I didn't even realize that I'm looking at a crappy TV with a crappy picture and a small picture and all. Mm-hmm. So all of this stuff about, and I'm not making fun and I'm not saying we should turn the clock back because I'm with everybody else. I mean, I like cool stuff and clear pictures. I'm not saying anything about it, especially with Mark's case because he's got rivers and we'll be back.
Fox News, I'm Lillian Wu. A day after harsh words from Vice President Pence, China firing back, saying his remarks are full of arrogance, hypocrisy, political prejudice, and lies.
He criticized China for its handling of pro-democracy protests in Hong Kong.
President Trump has repeatedly made it clear that it would be much harder for us to make a trade deal if the authorities resort to the use of violence against protesters in Hong Kong.
Speaking at the Wilson Center, the vice president said the U.S. stands with the demonstrators in Hong Kong.
Fox's Rachel Sutherland. As many as 50,000 people told to clear out, with Los Angeles area neighborhoods threatened by a wildfire.
Red flag weather will remain in effect through 10 p.m. on Friday at this point.
That's LA County Supervisor Catherine Barger. In Northern California, a fire has burned dozens of buildings. America is listening to Fox News.
It's called a smartphone for a good reason. With DriveWise on the Allstate app, your smartphone can help you get smarter about driving safer. DriveWise gives you real-time driving feedback, giving you the power to lower your insurance cost. In fact, safe drivers can save 40% or more. Connect and save with DriveWise. You're in good hands.
Download the Allstate app today. Savings may vary by state and driving behavior, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Use of Allstate Mobile with activation of DriveWise required. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
Napa know-how. This October, it's no trick. A 5-quart jug of Mobil 1 full synthetic motor oil is just $26.99. Plus, get a treat, a $10 Visa gift card. Because the only thing spookier than ghouls and ghosts is engine sludge. That's Mobil 1 5-quart jugs for $26.99 plus $10 back. Quality parts, helpful people. That's Napa know-how. Napa know-how. General states pricing. Sales prices do not include applicable state, local taxes, or recycling fees. Offer ends 10/31/19.
Here's your 1-minute news brief. A 24-year-old Waldo man has been arrested in the case of a hit-and-run crash last week in Micanopy that killed 14